Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, and I'm back for a little Car Tuesday, reacting to them cartoons on Tuesday. Today I'm on Legend of Korra, Book 3, Episode Quattro, which is called, I don't know what it's called, I'll find out in a second, which is called In Harm's Way. So, characters on this show are usually in harm's way to some extent or another. I guess we saw at the end of last episode, Kai, that kid, that orphan thief they'd picked up along the way, is an airbender now. He's in some harm's way for sure after he was doing bad things about town. He got picked up by the Dai Li, and what we find out is that the Earth Queen, I guess, and the Dai Li of Ba Sing Se are trying to make a secret army of the new airbenders. So, and seemingly against these people's will. So always bad things seem to go down in Ba Sing Se, but we'll see what happens from there. Korra is not going to be satisfied with just leaving the city. She's going to want answers, especially when the kid doesn't show up again. So her and the authority figures, as usual, having problems. Meanwhile, Mako and Bolin got stranded in the poor side of town, the Outer Rim, whatever it's called. But they actually met their relatives, their grandma, their uncle, cousins, and all of this sort of thing. So big family. They didn't know what happened to the boys and their father, who's from there. So sad news for Granny. I mean, you probably should have. I guess, who knows, but I don't know how they'll communicate and if they could send mail or something. I guess not. But even though there's more technology in this world now, but she didn't know her son was passed away long ago. But good family reuniting scene, so that was cool. And yeah, and then with this villain team, well, Fire Lord Zuko met up with the twins in the Southern Water Tribe, or the Northern Water Tribe. Yeah, Northern, right? That's where they are. Where the final piece of this bad guy team puzzle is locked up. I guess she is like the Sparky Boom Man equivalent, that type of bender, firebender. So I'm assuming she's gonna get busted out, despite what Zuko had in mind there. So we'll see if they show up and the twins just can't handle it, or if they decide they're gonna still be villains and jump on the wrong side. I don't know if that's the case, but we'll find out maybe in this one. But people are gonna be in some harm's way, and I'm here for it. Let's react to the episode. Alright, pretty good episode. Some good action there. I liked it, with especially then with the Dai Li and busting him out of jail. They're benders, so I'm not sure. At the end there, so Korra's not going with them. They're splitting up. Was she originally planning to go with all the new airbenders to the temple, but now hearing this news about Zaire and them, she's going to do something else? Or she's going with, I guess because Bei Fong showed up, she's going to go with her. So I'm not sure what their plan is exactly. I guess they didn't really say it. But yeah, it would make sense that most of, if not all of the people they just rescued would want to join them. I mean, I feel like maybe some would be like, oh, I don't want to be a fighter or whatever. I guess they're not going to be fighters. They're going to be nomads. But, well, I guess if they stay in the city, they have no choice. It'll just be bad for them anyway. So maybe they don't have that much choice. But interesting what Jinora can do with this spirit thing. So I could see that's certainly going to come in handy in a lot of cases. It's like a new weapon for the team. Spying weapon, essentially. And yeah, clearly they're setting up her and Kai for something. Some little kid romantic subplot. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna see more of the Earth Queen. I mean, she's kind of more of the comedic style of villain, or antagonist. Probably take her too seriously, but I don't know. She might pop up again. I don't know if she'd realistically try to go after the people they've got. I mean, presumably there'll just be some more airbenders in the city that she can find and forced to be in the army. Boomy had the one comment that like, oh, that is kind of her right as queen, or whatever. She can technically make anyone she wants be in the army, I guess, of her citizens. But yeah, clearly there's always an issue with Korra, the Avatar versus anyone trying to rule, because ultimately Korra has basically the most power. So that's why presidents, kings, queens, whatever, probably, we wouldn't necessarily be on her side. And especially with her, not being too diplomatic, at least at this point in her young life. So why did Zaire and his gang try to... I was thinking last episode, from when they've been... when Zuko said that, Korra's in danger because of this, I had assumed that it just the Avatar's in danger, and that they had probably had some run-in with Aang when he was still alive, but apparently we find out that's not the case. They tried to get her as a baby. I mean, the most simple explanation, I guess, would be just like they think if they can get the Avatar really young, maybe they could just raise her and use her for whatever means they wanted. I would assume that's probably something to do with it, but maybe it's something completely different. We obviously don't know too much about them, and they Fong, Tenzin, and them said they didn't know why they did it either. They interrogated them, and they didn't want to talk. So interesting. And I wonder if Zaire, because he hadn't been a bender up to this point, but his other 3 team members were all benders. Did he bring them all together because he couldn't bend himself, but he wanted one of each actually, or is it just like, just convenient for the plot, or for the sake of, the symmetry and all that for the show to have one of each? I don't know, but we met the final piece in this one. We got with the Sparky Boom forehead. So yeah, I don't know what the Zuko, I guess he didn't have too much time to get something together. He was racing down to the northern, or racing up to the northern water tribe, but I think maybe he could have got some of his own troops involved or something, and they could have had a little bit better plan there to stop the assault and the jailbreak. But you knew that wasn't going to happen, because for the show to be the show, the villains got to be on the loose. So it'd be interesting to see if Korra meets up with Zuko as well, and we get some scenes between them. That'll be cool. And I guess her father's with him anyway, so it would make sense. Maybe that's, I guess, where they're going right now. And Tenzin's taking the rest to that temple. Good episode. I'm excited for the next one. I'll just cut it off here, since this loud music's probably interrupting my flow anyway and my sound quality. But do subscribe to my channel here if you enjoy these. Do leave some comments, anything like that. And until next time, I'm out of here. Peace.